so very good to see each and every one of you on this amazing Monday, Mindset on Monday with the BrandMaster, Martina Britt Yelverton. Looks like I am live on Facebook. Looks like I am just about live on YouTube. I'm not sure what screen it decided to put up on YouTube. It looks like it has one of my previous screens. Mindset on Monday. It has my correct title, Live with How to Make Me Amazing. Okay, there we go. All right, so I was able to get that one up and running. I'm not sure what in the world it was over there doing, but it had up a previous screen, and I had to hit play for it to show me that we are actually live. So I'm just going to take a moment here to spread a little bit of love around, to get some shares going. You can do the same on this amazing Monday if you would like to. I would greatly appreciate it. Just going to verify that I am live here on my phone. On the multiple pages that I am trying to get live on. And then we should be able to get this bad boy up and running. What's going on, Karesha Rainey out of Raleigh, North Carolina? Thank you so much for hopping on over on YouTube on today. I greatly appreciate it. Definitely chime in with your city or state. Be coachable, teachable, trainable, and let me know where you are catching today's live from. I can see which broadcast you are on, and I will be able to shout you out. So I'm verifying that I can be heard. Good. Here on Facebook. I'm good on Facebook. I did just verify that I can be heard on YouTube as well. So sometimes I have to check myself because sometimes Facebook does not love me, and I have to go and have a little all-out rant. I'm not sure if you guys saw a couple weeks back when I actually had to have a slight rant on Facebook about how it was acting a fool. But let me get this shared over in my group so we can jump right over into this on today. Sis has a lot of work going on, so I don't want to hold this up too long. So I have it shared there. And I'm also going to go ahead for today and share it out to my main timeline for today. Then I'm going to show you guys where I actually hop over into the actual YouTube setting. I'm going to flip this on my screen really quickly, where I actually go over here into, thank you, I appreciate that. I go over here to the share button, and I actually go out here and put us out on Twitter, get rid of that screen, and then I also go out here and I put us over on LinkedIn as well. So in the month of May, I am planning on utilizing another software. There is a free version. If you guys were available last week, you heard me kind of talk about it. It is called StreamYard, and I plan on using that starting in May. We'll see how it works out for me and see if I can get a little bit of movement and momentum with that. I'm excited about it. We'll see if it does what it's supposed to do. And if so, then we'll be good to go. And it allows me to broadcast to up to 5 destinations with one device. So right now I use my one device inside of Zoom, and I broadcast to only 2 platforms right now, and that's YouTube and Facebook. However, inside of my account, I've already set it up so that I can broadcast to Periscope, YouTube, Facebook, LinkedIn, and I would love it if I were able to broadcast to Instagram as well. They have not signed on to StreamYard with a partnership yet, so we'll see. But if I can come up with another platform to get live on, guys, you know that I will get live on it, so we can do what? We can share with everybody what it is that we know, the intellectual property that is inside of our head that can make us a lot of money if we learn how to monetize it and use it correctly. So that is generally my goal when I hop on. It's just to help you guys understand how to use these softwares. There's a lot of free software out here that you can use. So what you see up on the screen today is 3 things to make May amazing. Now, I know when I shot out the text message to some of you guys, there was a typo in it. Sometimes I let the typo stand to let everybody know that you don't have to be perfect when you're out here doing stuff. Some of you guys may have also received the Amazon published book, and you will see I literally went into each and every book that I sent out, and I highlighted where there was a typo in it just to show you guys that literally you don't have to be perfect to make this thing work, and you don't have to wait to whatever it is in your opinion of perfection before you get out here and get it shared. People have already started receiving their books, and they're excited, and they're on their journey, and they're moving forward. And I believe I captured a couple of those screen captures on this past weekend. Let's see if I can pull a couple of those up. Here we are where Tawana received hers, and she put a post that she's ready to get started on her journey. She hasn't been able to put it down. That is awesome and amazing. I was really excited to see that also, and see here if I can find a couple of other ones that came across that I was really excited to see as well. Let me see if I save those to their proper place. I have so much going on inside of my messenger sometimes. It's just like, what the world, child? What the world? All right, so here is another one where C received hers. Karesha received hers. She got hers, and she is excited about getting on her journey as well. So that was exciting to see. Also, Kirk Wheeler received his, and he actually put his up and utilized it as an opportunity to market his brand that is featured on there. I hope you guys see that. That's exciting, right? That's really exciting to see. And let me verify that this is popping up on the screen, because it's not showing it's popping up on my end. So let me do it this way to make sure that it shows up on the screen, and then I can flip back through them. So is it on your screen now? Okay, there we go. So it's on your screen now. I just want to make sure it's on the screen so you guys can see it. So here's where Kirk took an opportunity to advertise that he got his book, and also that he was actually featured throughout the book and featured on the cover of the book. That was really exciting to see as well. Mr. Torrance received his book. He's on the journey as well. Cheryl received her book, and noted again her marketing is on the book as well. And as I said, Karesha received her book. She's on the journey now, so she's excited about that as well. And Tawana's on the journey as well. So I have other pictures in here. I don't want to pull up the wrong picture and show proprietary information inside my messenger, but people are excited. Okay, inside of the back of this book, I talk about several things in the bonus section for you guys to figure out how you can actually make May amazing. But one of the things that I focus on is pre-planning. Okay, and there are 5+ a bonus steps that are inside of pre-planning, and we're just going to talk about 3 of those really quickly on today, because it's important for you guys to understand where to start. A lot of you guys will stay in stealth mode and do nothing because you don't have a plan. And even though I've given you 3 separate sections with multiple bits of information inside of that section, some of you are still stuck, because if you give someone a lot of information, even though you've given them the information, they will still yet do nothing. So while there are, let's see, 5 plus 5 is 10 plus 4. There are 14 actionable steps here in the back of my manuscript. People can get stuck because they see there are 14 actual steps. There are many steps inside of each step, so that makes it even more steps that they have to complete. So I decided today we get started with just 3. And if you're wondering who I am and why you should listen to me, and why you should take this information and actually do what I'm telling you guys to do. What's going on, Talisha? Out of Toccoa, Georgia. Thank you for being coachable, teachable, trainable, and hopping on the live on today, posting your city and state. I really appreciate that. What's going on, Miss Sheila? What's going on, Carlos? So good to see both of you. What I need for you guys to understand is I know what I'm talking about, and it's okay if you have to receive this information to determine if you want to do what it is I'm telling you to do. My name is Martina Britt Yelverton, and I am a brand ambassador and a brand master. This is my passion. This is what I absolutely love to do. I'm also a cash flow queen, an income strategist, a Google My Business educator. I am an ambassador with the Nightdale Chamber of Commerce, and I'm also a new Forex trader. I wear a lot of hats, but the bottom line is I'm excited about each and every hat that I wear, guys. And you must become excited about what it is that you're doing. So if you're jotting some notes down, number one, let's talk about finding out whatever it is that you're passionate about, because when it gets hard, when the road gets rocky, when the bend comes in the road and you're not ready to bend with the road, you'll quit if it's something that you are not passionate about. Okay. And I'm passionate about this. My daily goal literally is to brand people, to educate people, and to help people, right? Ultimately, to help you leave a legacy, because that is a directive. But the bottom line is I love helping people, and I love helping people who want help. So when I talk about, those things that you need to do, those things that you need to get started with, those things that you need to actually implement and execute, I know what I'm talking about, and I would love it if more people would listen, because you literally are behind the mark right now. Okay. This coronavirus and everything that is going on was so very unexpected that people are really caught off guard and they're not quite sure what to do. So if you are in need let me put that, sorry, trying to type at the same time. Hold on. There we go. If you're in need of the items that I've been blessed to offer, please definitely go to my store site, look around, find what you need. This particular link that I have up will specifically bring you to where you can actually get free information. If it's free, it's for me. I'm a person who's a brand master and a cash flow queen, and I still get excited about if it's free, it's for me. Okay. So when you actually implement going to this specific page, what it will do is it will bring you to this area. Again, you heard me introduce myself and say that I'm a brand ambassador, I'm a brand master, and I love helping people. So why would I give away a $1,500 actionable step course for free? Because I want to help people. Okay. So if you come over here, you get 30 days of it for free. It's $19 a month going forward. You take your time, you get your brand together, you take these 7 weeks, 7 months, 7 days, 7 hours, however long you want to do to start implementing your brand. This is one of the ways that you can make May amazing. You can get access to free branding. 30 days worth of free branding. Beyond that, it's $19 a month. No commitment to stick and stay. You can opt out at any time, but you have to get started somewhere. So that's the first thing that I'm going to say to you is get started somewhere. One thing that you have to do in getting started somewhere is you have to figure out your vision, your value, and your voice. My vision for what it is and why it is that I do what I do, it's literally, as you just heard me say, I help people. So if you struggle with trying to figure out where to start, what to do, how to get started, I can help you. I've helped hundreds over the years, but most recently in the last 4 years, I've helped over 100 thriving reps want to know what to do inside of our industry. And the first thing I tell them is know what a brand is, right? On top of that, know who you are inside of whatever your brand is. Know what your vision is. Know what it is that you want to do. Yes, you came into the MLM industry. Yes, you came into the network marketing industry. Yes, you came into the home-based business industry. Yes, you came into your own brick and mortar industry. And now you need to know what to do. First, know who you are. Because if you don't know who you are, you're going to be lost. If you don't understand what your own passion is, what your own brand is, then you will be lost. I teach you simplified techniques. I've been referred to as your go-to girl for simplified techniques that you can manage. And I want to help you figure out how to do a lot of this yourself. Why? Because your own intellectual property is valuable. Things that you know that you undervalue, literally, you can monetize. And once you learn how to monetize that, then you can move forward. Okay. What's going on, Elva out of Glen Burnie, Maryland? I cannot wait till you get back to North Carolina and I can wrap my arms around your neck and hug you, sis. Guys, understand that there are things that you have inside of your own mind, inside of your own brain that you can monetize. And right now, you're slipping. You are slipping and you are tripping. You are not moving forward with what it is that you know. That's the second step. The second step after you figure out who in the world you are is what it is that you know. And once you figure it out, what you know, then you are available to create the next actionable step. Okay. So I'm just talking to you about 3 things that are located in the back of this journey. Now, the journey itself takes you on 30 days of self-discovery and figuring out how to reclaim your time. Hashtag reclaiming my time, Miss Maxine. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about the fact that right now we have ample amounts of time because we are restrained right now. Now is the time for you to figure out who you are, what it is that you know, literally, and again, how will it benefit you and others? Those are the only 3 things I'm going to inundate you with today. And the reason I say inundate, because again, you just heard me count how much bonus information is in the back of this book, okay? How much bonus information is in the back of this book? I think I just hit the button for it to go forward. Hold on one second. What do you know? And how will it benefit others? Let's see if I can keep my screen still here. I've given you a lot of information in the back of this book, but today I want to get you started with at least 3 steps. Because again, if I tell you how many steps that you can complete inside of the 30-day branding, it will overwhelm you. And again, when you become overwhelmed, you do nothing. I don't want you to just do nothing. What's going on, Tawana, out of Zebulon, North Carolina? What's going on, Miss Cassie, out of Wilson, North Carolina? So good to see both of you on today. Again, if you are given a lot of information, you will do nothing. Exactly. People are straight slipping, tripping, and falling. And I'm telling you, oh my goodness, you're wasting time. You're wasting a lot of time right now. And now is not the time that you want to literally waste. You've been given a blessed opportunity to be quarantined at home. So now you can clean up, to be quarantined with your family. So now you can get your family life together, to be quarantined where you can't do nothing but figure out how to work from home. So now you can figure out some technology that you didn't know before. You've been quarantined at home. So, hey, you hadn't been doing a good job with healthy cooking and all of that. Now you got to figure it out. There's so many different blessed opportunities that you can figure out right now in this time. And now is the time to do it. I'm trying to help you guys figure out how to make May amazing, right? And you have a very short window of time right now to get those things done before, hey, we're in May. June is halfway through the year. June is going to be here before you know it. What plan have you put together? Not just what plan have you put together in your mind, but what plan have you written down? Beyond what plan have you written down, what plan have you executed? Right? So it isn't just about pre-planning, as you hear me say in the back of the book. I talk about 3 actionable steps. That is to pre-plan, to write the plan, and to execute the plan. Very simplistically. Very, very simplistically. Pre-plan it, write it down, and do it. So today I'm telling you, let's see if I can get my screen to go back now. Today I'm telling you, pre-plan. Figure out your vision. Figure out who you are. Figure out what it is that you love. Figure it out. What about it makes you smile? What about it makes you happy? What about it makes you, buzz on the inside, right? Figure out those things for who you are, and you have to figure it out on multiple levels. Who are you as a parent? Who are you as a provider? Who are you as a wife? Who are you as a husband? Who are you as a business owner? Who are you as a mother or a father? Who are you as a son or a daughter? Who are you as a brother or a sister? Who are you as an aunt or an uncle? Who are you, right? Going through all of those different aspects of the family mode, going through all of those different aspects of the business mode. What's going on, Mr. Marius McDonald? What's going on, Mr. Torrance Williams? So good to see both of you. Again, who are you? Once you are able to figure those things out about who are you, then you can move into the next step. But if you don't know who you are and you haven't figured out what it is about you that makes you buzz or whatever, and again, you hear me talking about this book that I don't have up here on the screen. I just realized that. Thank you for that side note, guys. A lot of my platform is Follow Martina On. And so if you're trying to figure out what book I'm talking about, if you head over to bit.ly/follow Martina on Amazon, it's going to bring you here to the 30 Days and 30 Ways to Self-Improvement. This is the book, my Amazon published book, that walks you through 30 days of self-improvement. And you may be thinking, no, I don't really think I need self-improvement. It's about more than self-improvement. It's about following a blueprint to get to a end result. Some people don't know what to do as an actionable step, one day at a time. And this gives you some awakening inside of your gut. 30 full days of an actionable step to do each and every day. And they're quick step, guys. This isn't a long, drawn out process. These are very quick, actionable steps. Let me see if I can get up my Canva account here so I can show you a couple of things. And if you don't understand this Canva system that I'm about to show you, you're slipping. Canva's free. You need to know something about some Canva. I promise you guys, you need to know something about some Canva. Here in the bonus section, I talk to you guys about what to do and how to get things done. All right. So yes, while here in the beginning of the book, I take you through 1, 2, 3, 4, steps. I talk to you about the table of contents, and there's a lot of information in here, but each and every actionable day, you go through a step. On day 1, hey, this Friday, all of you who have the book, day 1 is Friday. We talk about time, right? How you associate time, right? Day 2, Saturday, we talk about time again, but we're talking about creating daily me time. Day 3, Sunday, we're talking about how to utilize that dedicated time right now, right? I'm not telling you this is something that is for you. What I'm telling you is you have to determine, do I have an actionable step every single day along this journey called life, especially right now in Corona. Thank you so much, EB. I appreciate it. And if I want to say Ebony Watts, just because I see the EB, you let me know. But yes, guys, you need to have an actionable step every day. But the whole purpose and point of me bringing this book up was to go here to the bonus section and show you guys what I'm talking about. I wrote this book, I finished the book, and then I realized some people may need some actionable steps here about what to do next and next and next and next and next. Okay. So here in this area, I talk about pre-planning. I finished the book and I said, hey, these people may want to create their own whatever it is anyway, right? So I got it right, Ebony. Hey, girl. Hey, good to see you. But see, hey, even branding, even me knowing my previous clients, and I work with Ebony for years on multiple products, okay, on multiple projects. And I just saw her name pop up here on my feed and it said EB Watts. Well, if you have never been through my branding and you don't understand what I'm talking about, I always tell people brand you. So if she'd have popped into my live with just her company name, I wouldn't have known just the company name. I don't know what brand she's marketing right now, but I wouldn't have known the company name. But because I saw EB Watts, I'm like, I had a client, Ebony Watts. We was tight for a minute. What happened? That might be Ebony. Brand you. Okay. Awaken with Elva. My new walk in life with Tawana Satterwhite Yelverton. I'm telling you guys, Cassie Ward Ministries. I'm telling you guys, brand you. You hear me hollering out various brands right now, and these are from people that I work with consistently. Karesha Rainey Notary Services, Talisha Hope Harbin. I'm telling you guys, Hope on Purpose, brand you. Anyway, I'm all off task. That is not what I'm supposed to be in here talking about. Anyway, it's good to see you, Ebony. All right, so I talk about pre-planning and I talk about just the first 3 steps right now. And yes, the steps are out of order. We're not crazy. I just need for you guys to have an actionable plan. There are 5 plus another one because I've added 5A, which is where will you start? Because people need to understand the platforms to start on. But I wrote a book about this 30-day journey. And then I realized when I completed the book, people may need a blueprint on how they themselves need to move forward in their next. Okay. And I wanted to give them those actionable steps when they get to the end of the journey. So some of you guys may grab this book, open it up and go smooth to the back. Hey, if you completed your 30-day journey and you good to go, great. Otherwise, go through the journey. Take an actionable step each day. Because again, it's not just about the actionable step. It's about the routine that you're creating each and every day. I hope you guys caught that. You may look at this book and say, hey, I don't need a 30-day journey towards my self-improvement. I'm good. Then you missed it, because it's about taking an actionable step each and every day, right? It's not about what I'm telling you to do with your time. It's not about what I'm telling you to do about your atmosphere. It's not about what I'm telling you to do about your circle of influence. It's you taking an actionable step each day and you being accountable each and every day to yourself to get something done. A lot of people are sitting right now at home in the Rona doing absolutely nothing. And I'm like, guys, y'all got to be kidding me. This is an opportunity. This is an amazing opportunity, and you guys are missing the mark. So again, I might be off task again today, but what I'm trying to get you guys to understand is you must take an actionable step each day. I talk about finding out who you are and what it is that you know. I also talk about on some previous lives, why do you want to share it? But most importantly, how will it benefit you and others? All right. These are important steps to make May amazing. So I talk about your vision of who you are. I talk about your value and what do you know. And let me stick on this for a minute. This manuscript was started back in, and Tawana, you tell me if I'm right or wrong, back around 2014, 2015, when I was going through divorce. Now, if you don't know my back history, in 2005, I left corporate America, had been working like everybody else for the GOV in the state of North Carolina, doing a great job, had an 8-year, I think it was an 8-year run with them. Before that, I was working for the Y, working for Sprint, just different various jobs. But I got with the state and I did an 8-year run, and I decided when the fourth baby came along, the baby boy came along, the third baby boy came along, it was time for me to hang up corporate America, right? I was married, I was settled, everything was going great. Left corporate America in 2005 with my third son. By 2007, in November, domestic violence entered our life. And I was like, hey, wait a minute. There is no way that I'm going to be able to correctly live a life thinking my husband is taking care of the house while I'm taking care of the household. And when this entered, I was like, done, I'm out. This does not work. I cannot raise 3 boys. And at that time, a 6-month-old baby girl, I cannot raise them in this atmosphere. And I literally had to leave my marriage. Now, who in the world knows? You got 2 little bitty babies, a 6-month-old and an 18-month-old. How in the world are you going to literally, and 2 young teenagers, how in the world are you going to be able to afford childcare and teen extracurricular activities? I literally had to take that situation and create a blessing out of it. And I had to begin working my gift. Now, through all of that time, that's where I actually believe I met Ebony. Through the ministry of working together inside of ministries, the ministries began to support me. And I literally became an entrepreneur at that time, out of the destruction of domestic violence and turning that into a blessing, never going back to corporate America. Again, you heard me say that was in 2008. Here it is in 2020. I have never worked a full-time job since. I literally have relied on my gifts and talents, on my intellectual property, on the value of what I know for all of these years, in the bottom line purpose of helping people. That's what you must figure out. You must go to your core. You must figure out what your end result vision is, and you must do what? Put it to work for you. You must put it to work for you, okay? Once you are available to do that, relying on his gifts and talents that he has put in you, you will go far. You will go as far as the vision that he has for you. And that is what I suggest that you do. You figure out who you are, you figure out what you know, and finally, you make sure that you understand how will it benefit you and others, and then you get to work. So right now, May is a couple of days away. I pulled up, let's see if I pulled it up on this screen. Yep, I pulled up a snapshot I took right before I started the live of what my calendar looks like for the balance of April. This is what I do every single Sunday. I plan for the upcoming week. I go ahead and fill out my calendar now. Those of you who are in BrandMaster coaching, you've been following me for years. Sometimes I use the momentum sheet. Sometimes I use my calendar. Sometimes I use my Google Calendar, where I'll go on here and I actually look at what my daily everything looks like. Like today is a crazy day, right? I didn't do the KC, the Nightdale members live this morning. I have to go and see who did that this morning. We're here on our live now. I got a 6:30 booking, and then I'm packed in the evening. So my work schedule today starts at 1 o'clock and it runs through 6 o'clock, right? That's my work time. That's the time that I do some amazing things for some amazing people. But literally, I write down. I don't just look in my calendar only. I literally write the plan every single Sunday for the entire following week of what I have going on. I have Forex webinars this week. I have MWR webinars this week. I have Team No Limit webinars this week. I have consultations with Joy. I have consultations with Reese. I have consultations with Tawana, Mr. Townsend. I go through my calendar and I make sure I write the plan so I can see the vision. So what? It can turn a profit. Guys, this is what you have to do if you're serious. Another thing that I'm working on this week is brand designs for clients. I just finished up working on t-shirt designs for another brand. I Am Enough is a brand that is out here. Man, y'all can't tell me these t-shirts ain't dope. These some dope t-shirts. My new walk in life, my cousin, my life coach, she's doing it, right? So in all of that, this weekend also, I came up with her second design, her t-shirts designs. My queen will never fail. My king will always hold me up. Another brand that she designed that I'm helping her with the redesign. So literally, even with this one, we have some before and afters that you will see. And her third design that was offered up this weekend, Black Girl Magic is my superpower. Another t-shirt design that she will be launching. So guys, when you network with people, I promise you, when you network with people, you guys together as a unit will go a long, long way. These are designs that she had already created. And I'm just going to show you a quick before and after so that you will see what I was able to do. So already, these are designs that she had thought up in her mind. This is what BrandMaster coaching will do for you guys. And I'm going to end here so you can understand. She already had a vision in mind of what she wanted to do. So she sent me, she put up her store. She did her entire store all by herself. These are all her shirt line that she already had up on her store. And she saw what I did for another coaching client. And she said, hey, I need you to go redesign my marketing. If you're wondering who the other coaching client is, let me see if I can get to her designs. Do I have them in here? Nope, I don't have them in here. Hold on one second. I'll get to those in a moment. But again, she saw what I did for that client. And here's the redesign. Do y'all see the before and after? These are why my clients trust me. You saw Elva's ad on Facebook, Karasha. Woo-hoo-hoo! Yes, Cassie, we are, you know, we working on your stuff. You know, we working on your stuff. All right. So yeah, for that one, let me see if I see the other one. Her I Am Enough shirt. Let me see. All right. So this is what she came up in her mind. I am enough. She decided, I know what I'm doing. I've been branded by the BrandMaster. I'm going to get out here and I'm going to rock it out. Then when she saw what I did for Elva, she said, I need you to go do that for me. And that's what we went and did for her. So there's the before and here's the after. There's the before and here's the after. Okay. So my new walk in life has an amazing t-shirt line that's coming out. It's doing an amazing job. Let me see if I can go grab yours, Elva, and show your before and after real quick, and I'll let you guys go. This is not me tooting my own horn, guys. I promise you that is not what this is about. It is, but it isn't. What it is me tooting God's horn, because I would not have these gifts and talents if it were not for everything that he has placed in me. All right, so let me see, Elva. I think I have yours up here. That is not what you were supposed to do. Where'd it go? All right, here, I think I can do it better this way over because we do a lot of chatting, child. All right, so here is, I want to find the before. All right, so here is what you sent me before that you had done on Fiverr. I have no problem with Fiverr, but Fiverr can't do what I do when it comes to certain things. They're quick, they're efficient, they get your general idea up. But when it's time to go from this to, where'd it go? This is what I do, right? This is what I do. And when she showed me how many she would need, we went through design after design after design after design, and we came up with her entire chakra sequence of everything that she wanted, and we put it together in a store, right? Elva, could you send me, or could you put up the link? If you don't mind me promoting you for a minute, sis, can you put up the link so where people, if they wanted to go and look at these designs, that they could definitely do that for me? I greatly appreciate it. Got to get branded. That's right, Mr. Torrance William. And I'm actually here to help each and every one of you. That's why you're inside of the BrandMaster coaching group. That's why you are available to see, you know, and go through the units and get that information. And just learn. And then wherever you need help at, like these ladies just said, hey, I'm going to do what I think I'm supposed to do, right? And once I do what I think I'm supposed to do, just like Tawana did, I can come along and say, hey, flip this real quick. Hey, switch that out real quick. One of my other brand coaching clients is Kirk Willer. Kirk Willer and I have been working together forever. He would send me some hideous stuff. He would put it up and I'd say, if you don't go take that down, change this and put it back up, and it will produce some amazing difference in his receipt of information. People would hit him up. Like he's had an influx of clientele right now based on him making some shifts with his Willer Investments brand. That's what we want to happen. We want to see each and every one of you prosper, bottom line, end result, no questions asked, okay? So what you see me showing really quickly here is the t-shirt line for all of the Love Me Godly brand. Again, she went to Fiverr, she had her vision, she got it done. I was supportive of her doing that. Hey, got it done, get your coins. She saw something that I did for another client. She said, hey, I need you to fix mine real quick. I fixed it, and here's the brand. And it's been turning an amazing profit already, okay? Same thing for the My New Walk in Life. Let me show you guys this real quick. My New Walk in Life is my cousin, my best friend, my all in all, my ace, my road dog. We took and put her site live. She has some amazing products and services in here. Like I said, you guys, I support 100% what she has gone in and said, I've been branded by the BrandMaster. Let me go out here and set up my own store. She goes out here, she sets up her own store. She's excited about it. I come to it, I see the store. I'm like, you better work. Because who takes the initiative to go and put up this amount of product on a store site and literally execute? Nobody does that. Nobody will literally execute like this. And I commended everything that she did. Why? Because she took the initiative to get something done. However, she started seeing some of the other products and t-shirt designs that I was putting out for some of my other brand clients. And she said, hey, go fix my stuff. Hello, that's the mark of a person who's serious about their passion and their purpose. I executed what I knew. Now you take it to the next level. That's what we do over here as a squad. We work together as a team. We come up with our ideas and then we do what? We level it up. So again, I hope you guys have been able to receive from that what my intention and what my heart was for you guys to receive from that. I need for you guys to take the opportunity to make a May amazing by getting started with 3 simple steps. Figuring out who you are, figuring out what it is that you know, and figuring out how it will benefit both you and the people that you know. If you guys have questions, go ahead and populate those now. I would absolutely love to answer some questions before I let you guys go. Oh, I love that color scheme, pink and purple. As far as the different platforms, should we start with maybe just 2 or go ahead and access as many as we want. Okay, Talisha, what I suggest that you do is the first thing you do is which platform are you the most comfortable with? And the reason I say start out with the one that you're the most comfortable with is because if you're comfortable with it, you will use it, right? If I tell you right now, you need to go get on TikTok and you need to work your magic on TikTok, you will probably stop because you may not understand or know the platform for TikTok, right? But if you're comfortable on Twitter and I say go get started on Twitter, you're already comfortable on Twitter and you will use it. Now, that doesn't mean you will stay on Twitter, because what you could actually end up figuring out later is that Twitter is not necessarily your platform. So first you need to figure out who you are. And Talisha, if you're comfortable on the platform, begin to use that platform to market your value and your intellectual property and what it is that you've been blessed from above to know. Start marketing where you're most comfortable at. And as I tell you all the time, be professional in your markup, in your branding, in your about section. Understand that you represent more than just yourself. You represent yourself as the brand, but who else are you connected to? You represent me because you got branded by the BrandMaster. Those of you who want to roll those receipts, roll those receipts. You got branded by the BrandMaster. And I'm helping you guys make your platform extremely professional so they can stop saying, hey, look, Talisha, I know what you're doing over there in that intellectual property that you're talking about and everything. That's your little thing. Well, when they see you blowing up because you're helping so many people and you're spreading yourself far and wide in the community, and all the people that you're helping, you have a professional brand in place, they might start paying a little bit more attention to little Talisha. They know Talisha makes amazing culinary food, depending on what you put your hands on. But they may just see you as that. However, when your credit testimony went out there, didn't you start getting pings? Right? So you have to be more than just what you think you are. You need to figure out in your core of you who you are, put that together professionally, and begin using that on whatever platform you're comfortable on first. And then we will spread to another platform. But yes, I'm telling you, if you need to be everywhere, be everywhere. But as Mr. June Collier says, master one. Master one and then move to another one. What does he say? Learn, implement, and teach it. So you learn one, implement it, and then teach it. Master one, and then spread yourself wide. Now you can go to bit.ly/follow Martina on, and you type in any platform, I'm probably there. But if you notice, what I focus on is Facebook and YouTube. I tried to dabble a little bit in LinkedIn, tried to dabble a little bit in Instagram, got my face hurt. Okay, so start with where you're comfortable, and eventually you will spread to know and understand other platforms that your clients or your customers are on, and then you can make a determination whether or not you need to pivot and ship at that time. And yes, Elva, and it ain't even about being more than who you think you are, because literally people are watching you. You literally already are more than you think you are. People are watching you all the time. They just don't have the guts to give you the accolades and the go girls and the hey. They don't take the time to come outside of them and their selfishness to literally give you the accolades for who you are. So definitely be more than who you think you are, because you already are. People are watching you all the time, right? Yep, master one. I'm comfortable with Facebook and YouTube. Roll it. Roll yourself in Facebook and YouTube. And if you find that a lot of your consumers are on a different platform, if you are passionate about what you know, they will come to you. They will find you. If they want what you have and you're passionate about what you do, they will come to you and they will find you. If they are hardcore on Twitter and you happen to have a profile on Twitter like I have that says I'm live on YouTube and Facebook, they will come to YouTube and Facebook if they are Twitter freaks, right? So I hope I've been able to assist you guys on today. I hope you have found this information to be valuable on today. Again, if somebody wants to roll those 1, 2, and 3, I really appreciate it. Number 1, who you are. Number 2, what do you know? And number 3, how will it benefit you and others? That's my time for today. If there are any other questions, I'll catch those in the comments. Okay, got it. I'm just checking to see if there are any other comments before I let you guys go. And if they're not, I'll give you back your day. I hope I have shifted your mindset on today, and that you will begin to, number one, work inside your 30-day journey book. On this Friday, we get started. On this Friday, we get started. And that you will take time every single day to do something that benefits you every single day. To your success, my loves. I'll talk to you guys soon.